You're going to use this method for the 8 through 13 part of the assignment. And yes, you will have to, as I said before, be able to do both. One can maybe help you sometimes on the other. It's up to you what's going on. But if we look at this parabola here I've got, we're going to really try and find three things. One is really very easy. It's the y-intercept. So where it crosses the y-axis is what we want to find. And that's easy to find because that's when you're going to pick x to be 0 and find out the y value. You do that in your chart, first thing every time, easy peasy. The next thing is that middle, that axis of symmetry that we're trying to find. That's this thing right here. Okay, because once we find that, if I've got the y-intercept, where do we know somebody else is? There's another one over there, don't we? Boom, boom. We got that. And so that gives me almost everything other than, since I know that, that would pop over there, I would know that. Now I just need to know, does this open up or open down? And that's the last thing we're going to find is the vertex. So those are the three things we're going to find. Y-intercept's that. Now, to find the axis of symmetry, it's an x value. And it's going to go back to the quadratic equation. And really, this is the opposite of b over 2a to try and find that center. Okay? Find that center line is the opposite of b over 2a, where the a and the b and the c are the stuff you had like you did with a quadratic formula. That also isn't too bad. The vertex, on the other hand, we're going to have to plug a number in. The number we plug in for the vertex, to find the vertex, you're going to plug in the opposite of b over 2a. You're going to pick x to be whatever that number is. And then you're going to plug it in to the original equation and figure out what the y value is. And that'll give you that location. So in a way, we're finding 2 points and a line, and we're going to connect our dots. Okay. There might be some fractions in this, but this is a lot easier. It's more specific. You really just have to do three things, and you're done. Now really you got to do the mirror thing, but it's not too horribly bad. All right? So I'm going to mess with the x squared plus 2x minus 3 and show you how that works. And we'll graph it and we'll turn you loose. You'll like this method a lot better than the chart. The chart's kind of a ugh, especially if they don't work out nice. So, put a in it. The y-intercept. I'm going to plug in 0, so that's 0 squared plus 2 times 0 minus 3. So for this case, the y-intercept is at -3. So I can go over here and hit -3, and that's my first dot. Next, once I get the middle, I'm looking for the axis. I'm going to plug x equals the opposite of b over 2a. Well, b is positive 2, so it's -2 all over 2 times 1. Or this is your a, and that's your b, and that's your c. You just need a and b are in there. Key is, remember, it's the opposite of what the b is. And so that's -1. That's the line, x equals -1. So I go over to the chart, and I plug in a -1, and there's my nice line. With the y-intercept and the line, I also have another point. This guy's one away on the right, directly across from me, is another point on that parabola that is one away on the left. So, one there, directly across. So if I found another point over here, I don't need to, then I would know it's over there as well. All right? And now I need to find out where the vertex is. Does this open up or down? We know it opens up, but now I want to find exactly where it's at. So do the vertex. I'm going to take the axis and plug that in to what we've got. So for me, that's -1. So I'm going to do -1 squared plus 2 times -1 minus 3. So that's 1 minus 2 minus 3, which is -4. So the vertex is at -1 minus 4. Ooh, that was fast, that did. And so we're right here. And now I've got my dots. And I'm done. Okay? Sweet. Have a great weekend. We'll see you
Wednesday?
Wow. That Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days off. You guys, great job. You got the better weekend. I thought Thursday guys had the better weekend, but you guys got the better